Hey kiddos, this is going to be the last video that I post, as well as this coming week's worksheet is going to be the last worksheet that you see from me as far as school goes. So make sure by Friday you have this and you're working on the work and sending me all the papers, okay? I am going to be sending home a summer packet, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But first things first, this packet is the same as it has been. The cover page, just to show that this is my packet for you guys. And then the second page is going to be your checklist. So that's not new either. It's just a way for you to gather your thoughts and, oh, I did this worksheet, or oh, I haven't done that one yet. And it's all in order. The checklist matches the packet. So you turn the page, it should match with the checklist, okay? So make sure to look out for that. Science this week is going to be very similar to last week. So I gave you two animals. I gave you ladybug and frog. You have to read the life cycle papers of the animal, and then there's a worksheet after each informational text, I guess, and you need to fill in and answer the questions on there. So it may ask you what's a unique characteristic of a frog, and then it may ask you to explain the life cycle, and just make sure you go through. I think it asks for 3 facts. Just make sure to go and fill that in. Those are assessments, so I need to see those, okay? Make sure you're sending me those papers. The second thing I want to talk about is you're also going to be getting a secondary packet this week as well, okay? So this is your summer packet. There are 50 pages, but they are front to back. So there'll be 25 pages in this packet. There's 25 math papers, 25 ELA papers. I would suggest doing like 1 worksheet a day during the summertime. And then if you bring this back to me completed, the summer packet, not this one, if you bring this back to me at the beginning of fall, I'll have a special treat for you. For those of you who can finish this, save it, hold on to it, and then bring it back to me when we start school next year, okay? It's basic stuff. You've learned this in 3rd grade, okay? I've taught all of this, so it should be nothing new to you. Other than those 2 packets, I think that's about it. Report cards are going to be going out on June 23rd, so make sure your parents watch out for those. But please, please send me your assessment papers. I need those to give you a 4th quarter grade. Okay, I need to make sure. I know you're doing the work, but I need to see it in order to give you a grade. Okay, so please make sure to send those to me. I mean, some of your parents Facebook message me. You can send them to me over that. Email, text message. You could FaceTime me and show me. I'd be okay with that. I just have to see that you're doing your work, okay? The activity for today is we are doing a Cinquain poem. And we've done poems very similar to this, okay? However, we have not done this exact poem. So the instructions say, a Cinquain poem is formed out of 5 lines. It is a formula poem that can follow different patterns based on syllables, number of words, or parts of speech. Our Cinquain poem will depend on parts of speech and the number of words in each line. The pattern for our Cinquain poem will be, line 1 is a noun. Line 2 are 2 adjectives that describe the noun. Line 3 is 3 verbs describing the actions of the noun. Line 4 are 4 words that tell how the noun makes you feel. And then line 5 is a synonym of the word. So they give you an example. You're going to have this page in your packet, okay? So they're going to give you this example, so refer back to it if you have to. So their noun is raindrop. They chose raindrop, okay? The second line is tiny and clear. A raindrop is tiny and a raindrop is clear. So those are their 2 adjectives. Falling, splashing, soaking. Those are 3 verbs that the raindrop does. The raindrops fall, right? The raindrop splashes, and then they make you soaking wet, right? If you stand in rain, you get wet. 4 words to describe how rain makes you feel. Cool on my face. I have been, at least here in Washington State, a lot of times our rain's not warm. So when it touches your skin, it's cold. So that's 4 words that they used. And then their synonym is droplet. So this whole poem is about raindrops, but droplet is a synonym. So if you need help with figuring out if your noun works or if you need help putting this together, always call me. So you're gonna have this page, and then you're gonna have a planning page. I make sure you always do an outline before you start writing. So this is a way for you to put your thoughts down and say, you know, that doesn't really make sense. And then this gives you a chance to really think through it before you put it on your final. Okay, this is your final page. You're gonna write, obviously here's your 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Your name goes down here, by Miss McCoy, okay? So please make sure to write neatly, nicely. This is your final draft. Best handwriting, okay? So all of these are in your packets. These 2 are assessments. So I need to see these. And this is my copy. In your packet, assessment is written on the top of it so that it can remind you to send it to me. So just make sure to send these to me. I want to see what you write about. I know you're doing a great job of writing. I want to know what you're writing about. I want to see your handwriting. I want to see how you're doing. I haven't seen you guys. So please make sure to send all of this to me. As far as writing, that's all that I have for you. It's all in your packet. This week, I've already mentioned that this is going to be the last packet and the last video. We still have a Zoom on Wednesday, and I'll talk more about closing out the end of the year on our Zoom. Next Friday, so June 19th, is the last day of school, technically, right? So after that, we're obviously not in school, but I'm still here for you. If you need me, always call me, okay? Other than that, I'll see you on Zoom on Wednesday. It's gonna be a lot of fun, so please make sure to log in. And yeah, so anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.